whole lot of stuff going on in our world, in our nation. I just think it's so sad. Send Bill to jail like that immediately. It's wrong, it's sickening, degrading. I almost feel like you're back in the 1960s. And I don't think we understand what's really going on. I don't think we really understand. I don't think we really get it. I don't think that we see or seeing the disparities in the way that the justice system still treat people of color. It's sad. And so, I thought we need to talk about a few things like Proverbs 29 and springboard. I guess, how can I say this? I guess I can say, and for people that say, you know, whether he did whatever he did, I was thinking, I've been out of high school 20-some years now. I couldn't even really think about everybody I dated. And some folk that I need to forget. Yeah, I'm just saying. Yeah, some people I need to forget, I can't forget. People I need to remember, I can't remember. So y'all, what if somebody went back in your closet 20 or 30 years? We in Proverbs, we want Proverbs 29. So what is going on? So let's see what Proverbs, maybe we can see what's going on. Maybe I can shed some light on what America is currently going through. Now, just read the first stanza, really. Somebody got it.
How many verses?
Just first verse.
Okay. Proverbs 29. Yeah. He who is often rebuked and hardens his neck will suddenly be destroyed, and that without remedy. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when a wicked man rules, the people groan. Whoever loves wisdom makes his father rejoice, but a companion of harlots wastes his wealth. The king establishes the land by justice, but he who receives bribes overthrows it. A man who flatters his neighbors spread a net for his feet. By transgression, an evil man is snared, but the righteous sings and rejoices. The righteous considers the cause of the poor, but the wicked does not understand such knowledge.
All right. What verse is that?
That was the 7.
All right. So, let's run out the bed. Let's just, this is what we got going on, man. The first verse says, people that hate the song. What's it?
He who is often rebuked and hardens his neck will suddenly be destroyed, and that without remedy.
And here's the thing, we looking nationally, and we got stuff going on in our own state. Selma, Alabama, where black folk run the government. They ambushed the police. Ambush. The black folk did this now. They ambushed the police officer, and shot police officers with high-powered rifles and got a man in critical condition. And so we want to talk about is the white man. Hell, the white man ain't got to do nothing but wait for us to kill everybody, kill each other. Let's put all of us in the same community, pit all of us against one another, and then after a while they'll be extinct. We gotta wake up, man. We got our eyes closed. You looking at national news and stuff is going on right in our back door, and it's us. Newsflash: Selma is controlled by black folks. It ain't controlled by white folks no more. Selma is controlled by black folks. I mean, it's the mayor black, the city council black, the city attorney black, the finance director black, everybody down there black. And oh, by the way, today, just a few hours ago, I got an alert on my phone. They put 3 officers on administrative leave and the finance director. You know why? Because they are in the books.
Wow.
So back to what she just read. Read it one more time.
He who is often rebuked and hardens his neck will suddenly be destroyed, and that without remedy.
So basically, Proverbs 20:29, the first verse saying, basically people that hate discipline get more and more stubborn. But there's going to come a day when their life is going to tumble. You ever heard some folks say, just because you get by don't mean you got away?
So that goes back to letting children do what they want to do when they're young.
I agree.
That I don't want nobody whipping my child. I'm not going to whip my child. That's showing him how to be abusive.
Yeah.
But when we let our children get away with everything when they're little and laugh at them, when they get up large, it's not going to be fun.
Yeah, right. All right, so verse 3. Read verse 3 again.
Whoever loves wisdom makes his father rejoice, but a companion of harlots wastes his wealth. So the Message Bible says if you love wisdom, you will delight your parents, but you will destroy their trust if you run with holes. Message Bible be going in. You don't have no Message Bible, you need to get you one, because it's going to take. You ain't going to go to sleep reading that. And that's male or female?
Yeah, that's male or female. Male or female. Male or female. Yeah, it's the truth. Let me read it again. Verse 3. Proverbs 29. If you love wisdom, you will delight your parents. You will destroy their trust if you run with holes. You know, all our parents told us, you don't need to be around them. You need to watch them, they ain't your friend. That's because they knew stuff. They weren't going to pick our friend, but they knew. And these days, in my day, girls would wear one thing out the house and change in the bathroom, put it back on. These help walking out the house and they don't care nothing about it. They bumping them saying they cute.
Well, I know in about the 6th grade, by the end of preaching child, you put back then it was hot.
Yeah.
I put them in my backpack. I got to school. The other girls were wearing them. I went to the bathroom, changed, and then it was time to come home. I went back to the bathroom, so
yeah. But somebody's talking about it.
I know that's what I got.
Exactly. All right. So let's look for it. Read verse 4.
Verse 4. The king establishes the land by justice, but he who receives bribes overthrows it.
Man, what we got going on in Washington, D.C. We don't know what's going on behind closed doors. I listened to their press conference, they had to pull over and throw up. It was ridiculous. I said, this man But the thing that we don't understand is this stuff gotta happen. It gotta happen. Nothing catches me by surprise. The Bible just fulfilling itself. It gotta happen. So we got a man in office that been married 3 times, none of his wives dead, and he cheated on every last one. We ain't talking about hearsay. He cheated on every wife he had. The first one, the second one, Amalek.
And the first one accused him of rape.
Yes. She crazy. Let's leave it alone. Yeah, she did. All right. So let's look further. We're gonna go to Proverbs 26 in a minute. I'm gonna tell you what verse get to. But we're gonna finish this. Verse 5 says what?
A man who flatters his neighbor spreads a net for his feet.
Wait a minute. The Message Bible says a flattering neighbor is up to no good.
All right.
He's probably planning to take advantage of it.
Right.
And here again, back to what she said. That ain't just somebody staying next door.
Yeah.
I mean, your neighbor did. All right. So we got some stuff going on. Come on, verse 6.
Verse 6, by transgression an evil man is snared, but the righteous sings and rejoices. Verse
6 in the Message Bible says, evil people fall into their own traps. Good people run the other way and glad to escape. All right, verse 7.
The righteous considers the cause of the poor, but the wicked does not understand such knowledge.
The good-hearted understand what it's like to be poor. The hard-hearted haven't the faintest idea. So basically, what's going on in Proverbs? They're contrasting, comparing and contrasting the good and the evil, and that's what we got going on. Like, I don't understand how the Republican Party can say they represent God and they conservative, they got political values and all this stuff, and y'all elected a man that got 3 living wives.
Right.
That totally goes against what y'all believe. They believe, these deep evangelicals believe that you can only be married one time. And if you get divorced, that disqualifies you for leadership. That's what they believe. That's what they teach in their churches. But yet we got a man that's leaving the country with 3 living wives and some concubines. All right. So, which young people in here, we'll talk about, sidebar. Young people believe in the Illuminati. Some of y'all don't know what the Illuminati is. That means that you old. You look up the Illuminati. They saying a lot of stars are in the Illuminati. They have to sacrifice loved ones. They even said Eddie Murphy sacrificed his brother. Because the Illuminati really, y'all don't know behind the scenes, but Charlie, because we don't read. When I go to the movie or I rent a movie or when I used to rent a movie, I like to read the credits. I want to know who behind the scenes. And Charlie Murphy wrote a lot of Eddie Murphy stuff. Whole lot of it. That was his brother when his brother died. So the Illuminati says that he had to sacrifice his brother. And just like, they say people like Michael Jordan, they in the Illuminati, he had to sacrifice his dad. Bill Cosby had to sacrifice his son. Beyonce, she ain't sacrificed nobody, but that's a whole nother subject. I ain't gonna get into that. But I'm just saying, I don't read it because I believe it. I read it for entertainment, all right? To know what's going on, to know what the young people is thinking. So you got to know what you got. So I said all that to say this. Watch this. The young people believe in the Illuminati. What we believe in? Other than God. Because in the young people's mind, the Illuminati is deceitful and deceptive. So what do we believe about what's going on in America and in our neighborhoods and in our streets? Who controlling that? Who we think controlling Is it Illuminati? Why y'all looking like that? I mean, y'all gonna Google this. Y'all gonna Google it. We'll have a test next week. Y'all gonna tell me what the Illuminati is. Who is controlling? What is? The Bible says that there are wickedness in high places. All right. So this is what happened to Bill Cosby, and he had to go immediately to jail. He's 81 years old and blind. But then you have a teacher that had oral sex with a student, got 10 years probation, and still kept her teacher certificate. Admitted it, but she's white.
And that was a child.
That was a child. No. That was a child. And so I'm not trying to argue whether Bill did what he did or not. I don't know. I wasn't there. But I am gonna say this. I had a discussion with one of my colleagues today, and he was, he not know about it. We were talking about it, and so he said, "Man, I'm just gonna tell you, man. They set Bill Cosby up." I said, "Well, can't nobody set me up unless I let them set me." I said, Bill Cosby did something, or tried to do something that they didn't want him to do. They did it to Oprah too, but Oprah, she came back on. Bill Cosby tried to buy ABC. ABC too. He had the money. And they said, oh no, it ain't gonna happen. Oprah tried to buy, I think, CBS. And they told her no, and that's why she started on. See, what you don't realize is racism has evolved in such a way that we don't even pay attention to what's going on. There was a time that there were no black shows on major networks. ABC, CBS, NBC did not have any black shows. OWN Network came on, Tyler Perry got on there, boom! Next thing you know, Blackish. Like, where this come from? Only black show we had was Cobb Show, Jefferson, The Good Time.
Right.
That's Samson. That's all we had. And they were spin-offs from somebody white. Yeah, All in the Family. Jefferson was spin-off from All in the Family. And then, I don't know what Samson, that was just, whatever, just all. But I said all that to say this. So now, y'all don't understand, well, we don't understand that it's higher than what you see or what you think. Because all of a sudden, okay, Oprah got a network. Remember Tyler Perry was on TBS. All right? If you would notice, it took him a while to bring the pains to OWN. Because TBS owned the rights to the pain. So he had to wait until that, because what they do is, here's how they get it, and I don't understand how stars work. I watch Cadillac Records. Y'all ever watch that movie? I love Howlin' Wolf character.
Yep.
Because Howlin' Wolf told Chess, said, well, said, well, I give you upfront money. He said, no, just pay me what you owe me. Because he knew that upfront money would come back to haunt him. Mm-hmm. And so what's going on in America is this, that they know that African Americans are the best consumers in the world. But they never take notice until we do it ourselves. And then what they do, they take it and then they use people. Mm-hmm. Blackish. Mm-hmm. Why do you have a show called Blackish on ABC? Right. Like that title alone turns me off. All right? And so even though we work what we want to, working next to people, you got to understand that there is another level to racism that we don't want to acknowledge and we don't want to talk about. And it's called corporate racism.
I'm scared something happens to Steve Harvey. He gonna get too big.
It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. It's going in. They moving what are they? Somebody coming in his spot. They say he ain't going off, but it's like they kind of phase him out. But some stop. But I said all to say this. Don't let this one thing deter you from what they doing in other places too. Cause okay, it happened to Bill, but that ain't the only person that happened to. Right. Michael Jordan trying to buy a professional team. They wouldn't send it to him. Magic Johnson owned 2% of the LA Dodgers. That's it. He had the money to buy them, but they were like, nah, we're just gonna give you 2%. When are we gonna understand that they want us to spend our money, but they don't want us to make it? Yeah. That's why they don't care about giving NFL football players $50 million signing bonus or whatever it is, because they know what they're gonna do. They're gonna go put some grill in their mouth, they're gonna get some cars with 14s on it, they ain't gonna put it in a high interest account, they ain't gonna live off it, they ain't gonna do none of that. They know in 3 years, these niggas gonna be broke. That's why they give us the money. Name me one white player that played professional sports that's broke. Name me one, and I'll give you $100 right now.
When they have a job, before they finish playing in one of the contracts.
Boom. Exactly. So what we're dealing with is what Proverbs 29 is talking about. We got wickedness in high places, and we have people that are trying to control us by trying to get our attention off. Everybody talking about Bill Cosby. Yeah, they're good. But ain't nobody talking about what Trump, how he's trying to sneak this Supreme Court justice in. They got to do something to get the news. What are the chances of a judge telling Bill Cosby at 8-1, you got to go straight to jail? This man 8-1. He can't see. So I'm disturbed. So verse 6 says, we read verse 6, verse 7.
The righteous consider.
Oh yeah, we did it. Verse 8.
Scoffers set a city aflame, but wise men turn away wrath.
A gang of cynics can upset a whole city. A group of sages can calm everyone down. Go ahead, verse 9.
If a wise man contends with a foolish man, whether the fool rages or laughs, there is no peace. Look at that.
A sage trying to work things out with a fool gets only scorns and sarcasm for his trouble. Why do you people even argue with Donald Trump? Like, let him talk to them. Like, the reporter was trying to ask him questions. They were like, well, are you saying so-and-so? He was like, I've been accused. I've been accused. And people the fake news. I mean, you're insulting people's intelligence, number one. Like, just because they report the negative, they report something positive, but he just like, he always talk about Fox News. And I tell all my patients, like, when I walk in my patient's house, they have a Fox News, I'm like, no. And then I start the conversation, like, what's going on? Well, they tell me what's going on. I said, what do you think about Trump? I just think they ought to leave him alone. I said, you know what? I think they ought to leave him alone too. You do? I said, yeah. Well, why do you say that? I said, because if they leave him alone, God can do his work.
Well, all right.
And they turn so red. 10.
The bloodthirsty hate the blameless, but the upright seeks his well-being.
Murderers hate honest people. Moral folks encourage them. Murderers hate honest people. Hate honest people. I got to tell y'all about this. I had a privilege last night. I had a long day yesterday. I got invited to UAB for an advisory group of pastors and chaplains in Birmingham, and UAB has hired a renowned professor from South Carolina who's only been on staff at UAB 6 weeks, and they just got a $3 million grant approved Friday. And watch what this grant is going to do. The healthcare system understands that at end of life, rural African Americans and rural whites are being disenfranchised. So UAB is starting an end of life care specifically for rural African Americans and rural whites. And guess who they asked to find us some folks? The dude from Q1. See, I keep telling folks that if you do what you do and you do it well, you ain't got to beat the door down. They're going to beat your door. It's going to come to you. So we were talking about that last night, and I never knew that there was even that going on behind the scenes, that we actually, because you know, we black, you know, we 50 years removed, like I told you last night, you know, 50 years removed from civil rights. We have people in our families that had to deal with the Tuskegee Institute. I said that black folks just don't trust doctors. I said, just because of that. And when I explained, because she's from Israel, Dr. Elder's from Israel, and she's a Jew. And so, you know, I explained that to her. She's like, Jeffrey, what are you saying? I'm like, let me tell you something about black people. First of all, I said, one thing that I see in end-of-life care is that when a hospice come in, don't try to ram down black folk throat DNR. We ain't finna sign no do not accept. We ain't finna do it. I don't care what y'all say. We ain't finna sign. Because when if black folk ain't gonna sign no DNR, because that means we finna give up on money. We ain't doing that. The folk come in, what we tell the folk, y'all do everything come in. And then I told them the mistake that y'all make with African Americans is that y'all come into our hospital room or y'all come into our setting or home or whatever you're doing, and you talk to the patient and you tell the patient everything that's going on, then but they're trying to relate back what you just said. No, you call a family meeting. I said, black folks, I said, we are a unit. I said, when you deal with a family, it ain't no one person in charge like a white folk. This the POA. No, I don't care. You might be the POA, but this my mama too. That's what black folks say. So we finna sit down at the table, we gonna fry some chicken, we're gonna talk about now what, you know, who gonna, I said, and then the third thing is, that's different from black people and white people with healthcare, with concerning healthcare, is that black folk take care of their own. We don't want nobody coming in, changing law. We do that. Now they don't do that now. They'll call us. And so when I explain those disparities to them, and this is groundbreaking, and I'm blessed to be a part of this because it's groundbreaking. So I said, and then y'all need to train these doctors on sensitivity.
Right. That's true. Right. Exactly. Right.
Because I understand that when the doctor come in, you know, you reading off what's on the X-ray, and you see, and you giving. I've been in some room, and the doctor will say, he'll just say, you know, they be like, you know, he come in, they be like, you know, what's wrong? Well, she got cancer and she died, and they just turn around and walk out.
Right. No beds.
And I'm like, no. I said, you can't deal with black folk like that. You'll get beat up. You can't. And you can't deal with rural white people like that. Because my patients that are rural white, they rednecks. I'm talking about they got long beards, they got overhaul, they nasty, they don't take no bath every day, but they love me. You know why? Because I'm telling you. I go in there, you know, they offer me something, you know they ain't finna eat it, but I'm like, yeah. Before I get down the road, you know, but that's why they ain't got no everything. But I said all that to say this. So there's some disparity. If the healthcare system understands that there's disparities in black and white, then why we got our nose in the sand, not looking at what it is? It is. Racism still exists. They have covered it and packaged it in such a way that they think we don't know. The second thing is, and I'm done. Look at my time. The other thing is, I was having a conversation with an individual today, and they were talking about, college, high players, they go, they need to be teaching them how to count money and all that kind of stuff. And they do made a reference to Nick Saban. Nick Saban need to be telling them boys how to count money. I said, it ain't Nick Saban's job to teach them how to count money. I said, that's their mom and dad's job. I said, Nick Saban count his own money. He get paid to put them W's up there. That's why he running 2 quarterbacks. Because he put them W's up there. So I said all that to say this, that at some point we have to take responsibility for ourselves and really understand what this really is. It's bigger than Bill Cosby. It's bigger than, the lady walked in and say she was in the wrong apartment and shot this dude. I don't care if Jimmy Hoffa was laying in there. It didn't give her no right to shoot the man.
That's right.
And if y'all don't know who Jimmy Hoffa is, look that up, Illuminati. I'm just playing. Nah, Jimmy Hoffa been missing. They ain't found him yet. He was the Teamsters president for a long time. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. So what we gotta do is, if we ever understand that our strength is in unity, and if we do what they did in the 60s, if we close up our purses, them people, I was thinking about that today. Martin Luther King them down here in Montgomery shut the whole bus system down. Black folk. The white folk were using it, but it wasn't enough for them to, so they had to just, okay, y'all. I'm like, well, when is that gonna happen to us? When are we gonna understand that the best way to stay out the judicial system is just don't get in it? You can't be it. Rhonda and I was talking, Dr. Snow and I was talking, we were talking about child support. Now, I had went with one of our brothers to child support court, and it just blew my mind. I mean, the brother had all his documentation. He had receipts, he had money orders, he had all this stuff from the time the child had been birthed up until now. She's 10 years old. And I was like, man, you ain't got to worry about that. You got all your stuff. You good, bro. I'm just there on him for more support. That man, you know what that man told him? He said, you weren't doing nothing but what you supposed to be doing. He said, but not because you ain't been in our system. That don't mean that. So you really owe 10 years back time. I said, what? I said, jeez. I mean, he had a lawyer. I'm like, man, your lawyer didn't say that. I'm like, okay. I'm like, man, I was about to say, cross-examine or something. Man, this man got all his stuff labeled by months. Every receipt, every outfit he bought, and the judge told him, because you ain't been in our system.
He was black, but
but I sat there to make sure that was universal. White dude came when he did the same way. It don't matter. They don't care about it. So you can't beat the system. So just stay out of it. Just stay out of it. Because if they'll send an 81-year-old blind man to jail. Rich. You know they don't care nothing about us. I'm done. I'm done. Cut it off, Dad.